workout for you today. So today's workout is going to be all about the glutes. You know I love working on the glutes. I'm going to be using two different bands today. You can use bands if you have them, but this workout will also be fine with just body weight if you don't have any additional equipment. The two bands that I'm going to be using, one is a hip circle, a fabric band, and this one is a pretty tight resistance. The other band I'm going to be using is a mini band. This one is pretty heavy as well, so you'll notice a big difference. One is fabric and one is this kind of a plastic material. Again, you do not need either of these bands to get a really good workout in today. The only other thing that you will need is a mat and some water. The style of this workout today, we're going to do a circuit. It's going to last about 20 minutes long, and we're going to do 9 different exercises 2 times through. So it's going to be a lot of variety. We're really going to feel the burn here. Each exercise is going to be 45 seconds long. We're going to get a 15-second rest in between, and in between the rounds, you're probably going to get 20 to 30 seconds. We're going to keep it fairly active just so we can get the biggest bang for our buck here in this workout. I'm going to utilize the 15-second rest period to showcase the next move, so it's going to go by pretty quickly, but feel free to pause the video and rewind and see the moves that I'm doing. They're all pretty basic moves. Nothing should surprise you. I've done all of these moves previously in my videos. The very first 3 moves that we're going to do, if you have the hip circle, I would recommend the hip circle band. If you have the mini band, that one will work as well. And again, if you don't have a band, that's fine. You're going to take it, whatever band you are using, and you're going to put it above your knees. And the very first thing we're going to do is a glute bridge. We're going to hold it. We're going to pulse at the top, and while we're pulsing at the top, we are going to abduct our knees away from each other. So we're working on the outside of our hips here. All right, round 1. 45 seconds. Move number 1, here we go. Okay, so get in that glute bridge position, pressing that low back into the ground. You're going to bridge up, pulsing, and as you're pulsing, I want you to also be moving your knees away from each other. If this is too difficult, if it's too much at one time, hold the glute bridge and just pulse your knees away from each other. You have to actively squeeze your glutes here. You're not going to want to work on their own, so you got to squeeze them. Another variety you can do here is to just have a lot of resistance in that band and then pulse from here. Actively squeeze the glutes. Keep going, keep breathing. If you feel the low back getting involved, reset yourself. All right, 15-second rest. Moves number 2 and 3, we're going to do a donkey kick. You're going to be in a tabletop position. Keep the band in place, down and back. We're going to start with the right leg first. Here we go. Donkey kicks, all the way down, all the way up. Really making sure that our core is engaged and our hips are not moving. So we don't want the hips moving at all, we just want the glute to activate. Because of this band, you're going to feel a little bit more activation in the hamstrings, and that's absolutely normal. That's good. You're well over halfway through this one. About 10 seconds left on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. Then we're going to move on to the left booty. In about 5 seconds, so go ahead and get into position. 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're doing the same thing on the other side. Again, really important here, the hips are not jumping forward. I don't care how high you can go, if you're moving your hips, it won't matter. So keep the hips neutral, they're not moving. You're activating the glute to perform this movement. Also try and keep your neck neutral. Try not to have it up here and try not to have it tucked in. Keep it in line with the spine. Less than 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna hop up. Take off the hip circle band if you have it. Grab the mini band. We're gonna do a single leg deadlift. Right leg to start, place the band under the foot. Here we go. So now you're gonna do a single leg deadlift. You're gonna hinge, holding the band, come up, squeeze that glute, and repeat. If this is too difficult, use a kickstand. Use that left leg as a kickstand. Remember to keep the back neutral. It's not arching. It's not rounding. You're hinging, you're pushing your sit bones back as far as they will go, and then coming up to the start. This is a great way to add resistance to a deadlift if you don't have any dumbbells or don't have any weights. 10 seconds left on this side. It's not about speed here. We want to keep it nice and controlled. Last one. Good. 15 seconds rest, and then we're moving on to the other side. Same rules apply. Place that band underneath your left foot this time. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Come straight back up. Not every rep will be perfect. This one's really tough. You'll notice balance may feel different on both legs. That's normal, that's okay. Halfway through this one. You'll see my left side. I'm definitely struggling a little bit more than my right. That's normal. 10 seconds left. Keep moving. 5 seconds to go. Last one here. Good. Okay, now you're gonna take the band, put it around your ankles. We're gonna do shuffles, monster shuffles. We're gonna keep this nice distance, shuffling to the right, shuffling back to the left. And here we go. So this will get our heart rate up just a little bit. Really important here to maintain this distance. You're gonna feel a lot of work on the outside of the glutes. If you have more space, feel free to shuffle farther than I am. If you don't have a lot of space, you don't need to shuffle very far. You can just take a couple steps on either side. We're gonna keep this a little bit more active than we normally are because we're making it a slightly more quicker shuffle. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Remember to maintain that distance. 5 seconds. Rest. Whew. That one burns. Keep the band exactly where it is. We're going to be doing a sumo squat pulse. Wide stance, toes out, knees out. 3, come up, squeeze, and repeat. Here we go. 45 seconds. The trick here is to try and get your feet as wide as you can. That's going to put more emphasis on the glutes, also on your inner thighs. And because of this band, you got to be careful. You got to make sure you're actively pressing your knees out. So remember, we have 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Come up, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. Come up, squeeze the glutes. Actively getting those knees out. Less than 10 seconds to go. 5, 4. One more. Okay, the last 2 moves, we don't need any bands. We're gonna do a reverse lunge with a hop. Stepping back, hop up. Actually, let's start on the right side. Left leg is gonna go back. 45 seconds, stepping back with that left leg, hopping. So, important on these lunges, take out the hop if that's too difficult. Don't lunge as low as I am if it's too difficult. Try and keep your shoulders in line over your ankles. That will really load the glute. $20 seconds to go. Get the arms involved as well. 15 seconds. 10 before we switch sides. You got this. One more. 15 seconds. Let's get the other side. So now left leg is gonna be doing the work, right leg is gonna be stepping back. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step back, come up. Same modifications here. If that hop is too intense, take it out. Keeping shoulders over that ankle, really loading the glutes. Your quads are getting a lot of work here too, so don't be alarmed if you feel a lot in front of your legs. 20 seconds to go. 15. And we get about a 30-second break before we go one more time. 5. Whew. Ooh, I got squirrely, we're resting. Even the best of us struggle. Okay, I'm watching the clock. We're gonna get about 35 seconds rest, and then we're gonna go into round 2, our final round. Now it's gonna be 8 minutes around, so, excuse me, 8 minutes. 18 minutes total. If you wanted to do this one more time for a 27-minute complete lower body workout, by all means do it. It's very versatile. 10 seconds. So let's go ahead. Get into position. Get that hip circle band if you have it. If you have your mini band, use that. If you don't have a band at all, don't worry. Bands above the knees, whichever one you got. We're doing the glute bridge hold with abduction. Here we go. All right. Timer is going. You're holding that bridge, and we're actively abducting our knees away from each other. You have to actively squeeze your glutes here. If you want, remember we can change. Widen the stance so there's a constant tension in the hips. And then you can do a pulse. I think I'm gonna change to this one. So my knees are wide. There's a lot of tension on the outside of my glutes. And I'm pulsing, small up and downs. Keep going. This is the last round. Less than 9 minutes to go now. All right, 15 seconds rest. Flip on over, donkey kicks. And a little less than 10 seconds. Let's start with right leg first. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, donkey kicks. All the way down, all the way up. Remember, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but keep those hips neutral. Don't let them move at all. Your glute should be talking at this point. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. 10. Keep moving. 5, 3, 1. 15 seconds rest, and we're gonna switch sides. Ooh, this one is getting me toasty. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Left side, donkey kick. Pay attention to that core. Is it engaged? Pay attention to those hips. Don't let them move. Slow and controlled here. Really squeeze the glute. You gotta do the work. Halfway. $15 seconds left. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Band around your ankle. If you're using a hip circle, exchange it for the mini band. Let's get it around the ankle. Oh, excuse me, single leg deadlift, so under the foot. Here we go, right leg, we're already going. 15 seconds flew by. It's a single leg deadlift. Right leg doing the work. Remember, we're hinging, we're pushing our sit bones straight back. We're not just bending forward, we're pivoting in that knee joint. Take it slow. Use a kickstand if you need to. Remember, use that left foot, anchor it down a bit if you need it for balance. That's absolutely fine. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 15-second rest. And then one more time on the other side. 8 seconds to go. Let's go ahead and get in position. Band under the foot. In 3, 2, 1. We're off. Left side hinging. Coming up, squeezing the glute. I keep saying this, but at the top, you have to actively squeeze the glute on your own. It's not going to do it on its own. We have to do the work here. Left side is super squirrely for me. That's okay. We all have muscle imbalances. It's very normal. That's why it's important to do unilateral movements, so single leg, single arm, so we can isolate those issues. 5 seconds left. Let's get one more. Good. One in. Beautiful. Shuffles. Get that band. Now it goes around your ankles. We're going to be shuffling right, left, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Maintain that distance. You'll notice, if I show you from the side, my core is engaged, my back is neutral, I'm not rounded, I'm not arched. I'm keeping everything nice and tight. The glutes should be burning by now. Good. 10 seconds left. Almost there, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Leave the band right where it is. We're going into our sumo squat pulses. Squatting for 3. Coming up to wide stance. Get those knees out. Here we go. Actively press those knees out. We got 1, 2, 3. Come up, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. Come up, squeeze the glutes. Watch those knees. 2, 3. Come up, squeeze the glutes. Another great perk of this workout, it can be done with weights too. You can do it with weights and bands if you wanted. So feel free to do this again on another day. Add some weight. Make it a little more strength-based. Less than 10 seconds. And then 2 more moves. Let's get one more in. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Band off. Reverse lunge hops. 2 more rounds. Excuse me, 2 more sets, and then we're done. Okay. Half the battle is getting in and out of the bands. I'm going to start left leg first because that's my worst leg. Here we go. Pick a side. Doesn't matter what you start with. Make those squats, or excuse me, make those lunges good. Watch your form. Modify as you need. Keep that core engaged. Over halfway. Less than 20 seconds. 15. Shoulders over your ankle. Less than 10. Let's get one more good one in. Rest. Woo! 15 seconds. And then our last round, and we're done. Our glute workout is complete. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep that body moving. If you need to just do reverse lunges, do reverse lunges. Take out the hop if you need to. Modify as necessary to just keep your body in motion. 20 seconds left, that's it. 15. We got 10 seconds. Keep it going, y'all, we can do this. 5, let's get 2 more. That's 1, let's get 1 more. Woo. And done. Woo, we did it. Booty is on fire. Mission accomplished. Thank you for joining me today. As always, all these workouts can be modified to fit your individual needs. You can combine workouts. You can do this one, combine it with the core, combine it with an upper body, combine it with a more cardio-based workout that we have in our library of workouts. So again, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and until next time,